Hey Tara, what's up? I was doing a lot of thinking today about the house. Right? I didn't think I'd make it to part two to this video. I thought about a lot of technical things, and so this video isn't about like any of the last videos about our relationship per se or anything like that. It's about your house and actually why I think you should keep it. But you know, I know we have our differences, whatever the case. You know, I'm a man and I'm a true man and you're a true woman, and so naturally we have our differences, and that extends beyond our genitalia, right? We have differences, and so that aside, you know, that's totally natural, and it would be totally weird if we didn't, right? It would be kind of unnatural and weird. But so this is about your house, Tara. This is about your house. I was doing a lot of thinking about your house, and so I know some people are saying, well, just get rid of it, it's too much, and the people, I think, you know, I'm sure that, like, for example, I know that your mom has your best intention at heart and totally loves you. There's no question about that. There's absolutely no question about that. But here's why I think that you made a great move by buying that house, and I think that you should keep the house. And so here is the potential for that house, and you know, you had talked about the garage, so I'll start right there. You got the garage area, right? It's got electricity, it's already got a heating unit, it's got all the receptacles. I remember going out there and cleaning it up and organizing it, and we kind of looked at it and assessed it. And the only thing it needs is plumbing. The only thing it needs is plumbing. Now, if it wasn't in the city, then it would actually be really easy, no red tape. You just dig the trench, lay the pipes, hook them up to underneath your house, hook it all up. Hook the sinks up, hook the tub up, lay a septic system, do the plumbing. Actually really easy and affordable. It really is. In the city, you just have to save up money. It's just a matter of saving up money, but it's actually it's almost simpler, because in the city you got to deal with the city and you got to deal with the contractor. You may remember me dealing with the insurance companies and the doctors, the medical thing that you went through there, and saved you some money there, that, you know. And I remember, I don't like to deal with this sort of thing, and I was like, okay, well, it's okay, you know, I'm on it. So, and then like with the mitigation thing in the court, you know, that saved some money, so I don't mind. But so now with the city, you got to deal with the city, and you got to deal with contractors, all right? And well, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's really pretty much just a matter of doing that, getting an estimate, and saving up the money that it takes in order to meet that estimate that it requires to dig the plumbing, to get the plumbing in there, and you know, build a bathroom, put up some walls in there, build a bathroom, patch up some areas in there, fix up the insulation where it needs to be filled in, and paint the damn thing. And you build a bathroom, you get the septic system in there, and it's just really a matter of money. And you get it done here, it's worth it, because that, if you have a bathroom in there and you have working plumbing, you've already got the electricity, you've already got the heating, you paint it up, you get the insulation, that is going to be worth potentially over $1,000 a month for that structure there. Somebody renting it, somebody's going to rent that for potentially $1,000 a month. You got to think that's going to really change things once you get to that point. It's going to change things quite a bit when you can pull in that money, because right now it's just sitting vacant, and so that's not taking place. But it's totally doable. It can happen if you believe in it, and it will happen if you believe in it. It will happen. It can happen, and it will happen. It's really that simple. And so that garage has the potential, as you had imagined, to be rented out, and it would pull in a good amount of money, and it's totally doable. We can do it, you can do it, we can do it. And now there's that garage area. The other thing, you know, like with the chimney, getting that chimney down there, I mean, it's cracking, it's got to come down. Remember, we were going to do that in July, August, after Montana, but then things kind of fell through. You know, I didn't end up, you know, we know the story, and so it didn't end up happening. That would have happened as early as this summer. You're going to tear that thing down, patch up the, chisel it down layer by layer, and patch up the roof. That's a done deal. You know, the only other thing is the knobbing tube right? And that's been working for 70 years. It doesn't have a ground, but that's been working for 70 years. So it's not like your house is going to burn up anytime soon, right? But eventually, you want to look at replacing that. But guess what? What am I going into the career of, right? Maybe I'm waiting until next year, but again, it's not going to burn up anytime soon. I'm going to be going into the union to be an electrician, working for the utility. You can go back and do a government job or whatever and make a lot of money. You're not there yet. You got to get hired. Okay, take some time, but you have the education, you have the experience. You're going to make a lot more money there in the government. I will be working for the utility and working my way into journeyman and beyond. So, you're looking at someone who's going to be an electrician, right? And so there you have, with the knob and tube, that can be replaced later at a point. Other than that, the house is pretty much sound as it is. And you got to figure, you pulling in 1,000 from the display You're pulling in 1,000 from that outdoor house, because it could be a house, it can be a livable structure, it can be a livable house. That can easily be turned into a house with just by simply adding the plumbing, building the walls inside, doing the bathroom, fixing the knob and tube. And then you still have a spare bedroom if that was rented out potentially. You could do it any which way, but that's what, $750, $800 a month, something around there. Rent's going up all over the place. So right there you're pulling in $1,700, $1,800, give or take, maybe more, just from that a month. That's paying for the mortgage, the monthly mortgage. That's paying for the monthly utilities, roughly, however much they're drawing out there. And then you pretty much just got to, if you're in that bedroom or whatever, still living there, all the money that you're accumulating, you don't have to pay for the mortgage. You don't have to pay to the mortgage. You don't have to pay to the utilities. You just get to save up your money, and we'll have, save up for the property tax, whatever, because that's the other big thing, right? That's the big thing there, is the big property tax that's going on there. So, and then one day, potentially another thing is, one day if you ever moved out, you could have both those rooms rented inside. This is way into the future, but you could do this and have those two rooms rented out, $700, $800 a piece, and then add that on top, you're looking $2,600 a month. So you're going to be getting the mortgage paid, you're going to be getting the utilities paid, you're going to be getting the taxes paid, and you're going to be making profit in that situation, right? Or like I said, you just stay there in the room, or you just have two people working, like me and you in the house, and have that house out there rented, you and your boyfriend, right, living, or you and someone, whatever, right? These are just all different kinds of options you could be looking at, and then getting 1,000 out of that, out of the outdoor thing, and then just having the whole house to you and whoever lives with you. So saving up money there. So that house just has a tremendous amount of potential. Remember, I'm gonna be working for the utility, and you can work for the government or whatever you do, and there's just so much potential in that, and that's why I think you should keep the house. All right, that's why I was just thinking about the amazing potential, and one day, you have it paid off, and think of how much it's going to be worth. Think of how much you could sell it for. You can keep it, you could sell it. It's going to be worth more. You improve the house like that, the property value. Not only are you increasing profit, you're going to be making money the whole time, but you pay off the house. Think of how much it's going to be worth too once it's fixed up, and all those things are done over time. The property value is going to go up even more, and the value of the house as well. So I'm all about maintaining houses, and I got the technical brain. I have the technical knowledge. I understand plumbing, I understand building and stuff like that, and I'm going into electrical. So the potential is there. I mean, there is an amazing potential in that house, and that's why I think that, regardless of like our relationship and you know, our differences and whatever, like I think it's really a good move to keep that house. I think you've, you know, got the foundation there for great financial security. I think you made a really good move by buying it. I think it needs some work, but with that work done, you know, we take time, you and me, to, because, you know, if you can't do it on your own, you can't do it on your own. You're not making $65,000 a year or whatever, but, you know, that can be done. I mean, in a matter of years, we can really make that happen, and be doing really well in that situation. Of course, it's all in your name, so it's all in your name. How much, you know, you're talking financial security. You've got the foundation for it. You already got your feet this deep in. You know, like you said, it's hard to get the investment for that sort of thing, and you were able to manage that luckily at the time, and you're in it. You're in it, and I know it's overwhelming in your situation looking at all that alone, because you know, oh, how do we do this? How do we do that? Well, it's not quite as hard as you might think, and the potential is in your hands. So I was just thinking a lot about that. I feel like that was about it. Yeah, I didn't write any notes for this. This is all just in my head, and it just popped up, and I'm like, wow, you know, when I heard the word soon, and I'm just thinking about what's going on. You know, I know you said when we were together, like, you thought that I'm so similar. It's like it's weird how similar you are to to the person that you were with in the house when you got it. And I was like, whoa, hold on a second, because, you know, that person, I know how much you loved them and stuff, but I mean, they were really kind of leeching, right? I mean, they were, from my understanding, kind of on the couch, not having a job, not doing anything, and then they just left. Tara, I'm not that kind of person at all. Like, I am a highly driven person that I've always been very soft-spoken with you, and very polite, and very kind, and very soft and sweet and stuff like that. But, like, I'm a hard-driven fucking animal. Like, and you know, I also have a lot of experience, like, out in the farm, where we did our own shit, we built our own shit, we took care of our own shit, and so, you know, all you got to do is extend your hand and maybe accept the help, right? I know it's a hard thing to do. Maybe that's not exactly how you envisioned it, right? You didn't envision it that way. I know you didn't envision it that way. I know how you envisioned it, right? But things are the way they are, you know. And in what I would call the real world, right, or when you're not making tons of money, you know, people work together. So, I mean, I just want you to know, I kind of touched on that a little bit there in the first video, but the opportunity's there. It really is. I'm trying to get you to see, like, the technical side of it, and kind of it's where my brain's at, and there's just that opportunity. So, you know, you can get rid of it if that's what you want to do, but something told me that that's not exactly what you wanted to really do, and you know, you can extend your hand, and we can do that, and it's an amazing opportunity. You have an amazing home, right? And I would love to help make your dreams come true. And well, it'd be a win-win for me as well, you know. I would love nothing more, and I think it'd be obviously a pretty good move for you too. So, you know, I'm not trying to trap you in something. It's all you. But you know who I am. You know how I treated you when we were together. So, but yeah, I'm thinking like technical, business, the financial aspect of fixing up that house and making that happen, and how different it's going to make things. So I'm not about just sitting on the couch and leeching and then going to leave your ass, you know? Like, I don't know what in the hell made you think I'm like your ex-boyfriend, but I'm a totally different person. I always knew that. For some reason you didn't see it, but it's okay. You know, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. And All you gotta do is extend your hand if that's what you want to do, and accept some help. Accept some help. I want to help. I do.